had an interesting video topic that I wanted to do with you guys today, and I think this can relate to all cars, which I think will be pretty cool. And that is, what did the BRZ teach me? Out of the 3-4 years of owning this car, however long it's been, what are the top 3 things that this car has taught me, lessons that I've learned from it, experiences that I've learned from it, blah, blah, blah. And the first thing I think is one of the most obvious things is I learned to drive stick in this car. Some of the original videos have me like misshifting. Ooh, misshift, fuck. But that's one of the main reasons why I got this car and I switched from my E90 back in the day, is that car was automatic and I really wanted a stick car. So I got this because it was relatively cheap at the time and taught me a lot. This literally was the car that I learned on, which a lot of people don't really realize. Number 2, I learned to not be scared to can't follow my words, baby. Before I had this car, I was really scared to take a wrench to a car. I was really scared to take things apart. I was scared to take the risk of learning, which I know is a very common thing with a lot of people. And with this was kind of the barrier that helped me get past that. And the same goes for Calvin as well. His BRZ was the same thing. And that's what I really enjoy about this car, is everything was really simple. Coming from the BMW, there are so many extra clips, so many extra screws, it's a bunch of bullshit. This car is pretty basic, easy to follow, and that is very underrated with this car. Number 3, and this I think is by far the most obvious lesson that I have learned that most of you could probably guess. The Rocket Bunny on this car is not an authentic Rocket Bunny. It is a remake of a Rocket Bunny that I got right around when this kit came out. Now when I got this kit, I didn't really know much about Rocket Bunny. I didn't know much about wide bodies. I didn't know much about any of that stuff. All I knew was a lot of my friends have Rocket Bunnies. Everyone who usually buys them gets them for super cheap and doesn't pay the $6,000-$7,000 it costs to actually get an authentic Phantom kit. So when I came across this new kit that came out, it was a lot cheaper than the authentic kit, and I was like, fuck it, like, I'm just gonna get this kit. I didn't really know any better. Then when I got it, I released an Instagram photo. It went fucking viral. It went everywhere. I was all over all the car pages, and everyone was like, finally, he fucked up, and just like roasted me as much as they could. At the time, I was like, what the fuck? I don't get it. Like, everyone does fake kits. Why does it matter? It was a big learning experience for me. Is the quality of the kit any different? No. Does it sometimes not fit as good as the authentic kit? It varies, but what you don't get is when you put it in this perspective that someone created something and someone remade it for much cheaper and you're not supporting the original creator, that's where the issue is. That's where a lot of people get really rustled by it. And at the time, it really didn't cross my mind. I think a lot of people give me way more credit than I deserve, and that I know all that I'm talking about, which from the start of every video is from the very beginning. It's always been, hey, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just doing things on my car. Watch me if you want to see. And I think people think we're joking when we say that, but we're not. I mean, obviously now we've been doing this for a couple years. There's a lot of information that we have learned, but when we started, when, you know, even when I first wide bodied this car, I didn't really know too much about cars. I mean, I know what you've seen. If you haven't seen me do it, odds are I don't know much about it. And then I quickly got wind from everybody in the Rocket Bunny scene, everyone in the BRZ scene, just taking every shot at me they could. And one of the biggest complaints was, you have a GTR, but yet you get a fake Rocket Bunny kit. So what I've learned is it's very important to respect the original creator of the kit. I have a real kit for my 350Z. Was that the smartest thing I've ever done? Probably not. Is it gonna cost me a lot to replace it? Hell yes. The biggest thing I learned from it was to respect the creator, to respect where it came from. And I understand why people support and die by the real kits. And I also understand why a lot of people don't. Although they wish they could, they can't justify the money. I mean, everyone has their different reasons. I come from both sides. I bought a fake kit and then I've bought a real kit, and I've learned a lot from it. It allowed me to see a different view of respect of where the parts came from and the hours it took to create a certain product, and then distribute it and then make it. There's a lot that goes into it, which I think has a ton of value. Well, I think that concludes story time on that. What? Today is Super Bowl Sunday, so we're gonna go up to Mickey's in a little bit and hang out and have a cool pool party and do all that California stuff. But in the meantime, I wanted to come here. We're getting some orders out for Hunting Company. Kevin's fixing his broken BMW. What's new? Damn, bro. And Calvin looks like an Indian today.
I don't look like an Indian.
You do. It's
just a good, it's Benedict. I'm Benedict today.
What's going on with it?
So, I put this bracket on like in the center hole because you think that's the smartest thing to do.
Well, what's that bracket for?
If you look in there, there's a flap.
Wait, can I get that flap on camera?
Can you see that in there?
Oh shit. Yeah, do
so
it.
In the morning it's like this, it's very quiet. But like when you put it in sport mode, it opens, so all the exhaust comes out, right?
Ah.
But in the fucking morning, It's just like this.
What did AFE say?
Do what I'm trying to do. So there's like, you can twist this bracket over.
But it's heat fused together?
Yeah, so basically we took it off and found out that the screws are stuck.
Updated you guys on the Hunt Company drop in quite a while, but I do want to say those who did support Collection 2, thank you, you guys killed it. We are currently sold out of literally everything but one sticker. Now I have 3 orders going out right now that are last minute overstock items that are going out, but I do want to say Brian Blancarte, Moses Rodriguez, Christian Duperall. We are out of normal packaging tape, so we're gonna have to use duct tape on your boxes. So when you get them, I'm sorry, it's Sunday. All the office stores are closed right now, so I can't do it. But I am gonna draw on your duct tape and we'll autograph them for you as well. You got some autograph stickers in here, that's pretty awesome. I'm sorry, it won't happen again. I'm sorry, it will not happen again. Stop at home just for a minute, gotta get some beer, gotta get my bathing suit, gotta switch cars, and then we're off to the party. I don't know about you guys, but for me, I love cereal. I always eat it as a snack. It's kind of like a bad habit of mine. I'm gonna bring this, we're gonna ice somebody today. I don't know who, but someone's gonna get wrecked. The premise of getting iced is if you can secretly hand off somebody a Smirnoff Ice, they have to chug it, take a knee, instantly finish it.
That's not it.
Yes, it is.
No.
How is it not?
TJ, can you give me some paper towels? Right
Yeah,
now?
but-
And then nobody go, oh!
Literally what I just said.
No, it's not.
I don't know where it comes from or why it's a cool thing, but it's like a college thing and it's funny to do. So we're definitely going to have to do it to somebody. So there's not many times when you run into a perfect 240, and Mickey has one that, for me, if I had a 240, this is exactly how it would be, and I drool over it every single time. And I don't think I've shown you guys it in a while, so I'm gonna show you guys now. This is the Lexus like white pearl, but they put extra pearl flake in it, so in the sun it almost has like a cloudy white or a gray, and it's so beautiful. And the fact that the cover matches the paint is just like...
Should I scrape off the tops of the letters or leave it white?
I would leave it.
It's always been something that I've been wanting to do is scratch it off because I
So it has the like the
so it looks
metal
stock.
finish.
Yeah, so it's like metal, raw metal on top. I've never done it just because I've been lazy.
I like it. I honestly wouldn't change anything about this, but again, this is like you're used to it, so like you get bored of it more than I would. But like I had to show you guys this because every time I come to Mickey's house, I always spend like 10 minutes staring at this car.
And the back bedroom, so if you wander around. Close doors. No filming here, sir.
Oh, sorry. I brought you a gift. Check the brown bag, dude. It's for you. Oh! Oh!
Brought these for me?
No!
Thanks,
No, you can't do that.
Thanks,
You can't do that. You better drop a knee, brother.
I'm not drinking the deuce right now. Are you fucking kidding me?
What? This is for your birthday!
I just
Wait, what do you? Whoa!
This was for your birthday! You can ice it. You drink your ice.
Wait, he didn't drink his own ice for his birthday? No! I'm disqualified.
Yeah, that was 2 months ago.
Pre-presented ice that you already got ice
Yeah,
for.
sorry, what are you doing? Get down there.
The game just started. To be honest, I don't really care too much about the game. I'm just here to hang out with everyone and have a good time, which so far, it's going well. I had a really fun time at the Super Bowl party. Getting iced sucks, especially when the plan backfires on you. This has been a really long, confusing, jumbled up vlog. I'm sorry about that. You know what? I was about to end the video, but Sabrina is upset that she didn't get to end the video, so I'm gonna pass the camera off to her, and she can see you guys off.
TJ doing those ices really just made my day. He's so bad at it. Like, he tries so hard, but he's just so bad at it. I just love him. Well, I'm just gonna say what he said. We're gonna go back to the normal vlogs because the mixing it all together is just confusing, and we're gonna go back to doing it the normal way. Yeah, starting tomorrow. So I'm here watching Grey's Anatomy. I actually got I was super obsessed with it like a while ago. Now I'm re-obsessed with it. So if any of you guys have ever watched that show, let me know because it's like my favorite thing on the planet. But I'm gonna sit here, I'm gonna eat my smoothie that I spent $14 on today, regrets, and I'm gonna watch this. So we will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching. You know, I would do my outro, but Blue's laying down. He's had a really long day and I would feel bad picking him up. So we're just gonna steal TJ's. Peace out and keep moving forward. I don't know how to stop it.
And I'm feeling